Hi, I'm Mark Ross, Professor of Systematic Theology at Erskine Theological Seminary. In the Doctrine of the Last Things, or what is technically known as the Doctrine of Eschatology, we're not just looking at the last things in a series, the final things. We're looking at the consummation of things, where they end up when God's purposes have been achieved. And the Bible tells us a great deal about these things, yet at the same time, there are many questions that still persist in the church about the details of it. We live in an age that will come to an end when Jesus Christ returns to the earth, personally, visibly, bodily. Some question whether it will be before or after a golden age upon the earth of 1,000 years, of a millennium. We consider all those options in our class as we talk. But as we look beyond all of that, we're looking to the very last things, the final consummation, the new heavens and the new earth, the full redemption of the people of God from all their sin, to be able to eat of the tree of life, to dwell in the presence of God, to be the very temple or tabernacle of God, and for him to be our temple or tabernacle. The Bible begins with a marriage and it ends with a marriage. It begins with the marriage of Adam and Eve. It ends with the marriage of Christ and his church. So the story that kind of lives in our heart, which is often reproduced in our movies and so on, is, and they lived happily ever after. Well, that's actually the story of the Bible. The reason we incline so much to stories like that in movies is because God has put that story in our heart. That's what God is doing in the world. He's bringing his people as a bride to Jesus Christ, and we will live happily ever after. The last things are the best things.